this is the stage we've got to now with the head. I've covered it with the kitchen roll. It's still a little bit wonky. There's a few bits now, maybe it wasn't, the glue wasn't quite right and some bits are flaked up. Does not matter. We'll go over it all again. This side is a little bit unbalanced. You can see where I've packed into the sides by the nose. I think this could still, well, I know this could still be a bit bigger. I'm not worried about it because I can add on to it later. This is just building it up as we go. Right, back to the mouth. It's sprung up a little bit on this side, but I'm just going to push it down to reshape it. The reason I've not put the lower jaw in, more than anything else, it's so I can put the teeth in if you want to do teeth. If I was doing it just for myself, I would have built all the lower jaw up and done it all as one. But this way lets me show you how to do it a little bit easier, and if you find it a bit fiddly, it gives you a little bit more space. In the same way as we left the space by the nose, I've left that to give you a bit more wiggle room to do all the manoeuvring. So to do the teeth, strip of card. Again, I've just cut off a piece of, I don't know what it's off, just a parcel or something. It's all junk modelling really. And then I'm just going to fold it in half, because by folding it in half, it gives us some symmetry. And let's see, how big do we need it to be? To go to about there. So I'm going to trim a bit off. Let's have a look. Still a little bit too long. That's still a little bit long, but we're nearly there now. Right. That will do us. I'm going to do the teeth. I'm not going to cut it as a straight line. I'm going to put a slight curve onto it. Like so. And then I'm going to work out where my teeth would be. So you're going to have a centre line. I'll mark it off with a pencil. So in the very centre, there'll be a cut there. In your front teeth. If you want to do vampires or monsters or anything, great way to put the fangs in. Don't spend too long on this because a lot of it, again, just will not be seen. So it just needs to be like that. So I'll start by cutting in the centerpiece. Little snips here and there. Coming out, I think it is, there we go. And the last one. See how that looks. Again, it's trial and error. If it's not quite right, go back, do it again. So that is pretty much all I need to see. Wow, I do not like those teeth. But that's what I've got for now. So that's what I'm going to stick with. So you can PVA, stick it in. I'm just going to go with a bit of masking tape for now because I'm doing it really, really quickly. PVA is better, you get a much more permanent fix. Make sure you've got a really good contact on the back. And then this is why I didn't put the lower jaw on at this point, just so it's easy enough for everyone to have a go. And there's plenty of space behind here to stick it down to. Try and keep it nice and central. That's the tooth part. We'll crack on, we'll get the lower jaw done whilst I'm at it. I'm guessing now you'd figure out yourselves how to put that lower jaw in. It's just another strip of paper, which I'm going to roll up. This is far, far too long, so let's get rid of a chunk of that. And we're going to have this about that big, I think. And as before, if you just tape off the ends to stop it from opening out on us when we're trying to hold it in position. Got a bit of tape there. And a little bit of tape there. And then we can just curl it round. Now there will be an extra bit here just for the top lip, as we can imagine. It's still a little bit long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in on itself one more time, and I can take that like that, and that will go here, curling it round, taping it in, and then the same on this side, just folding it over a little bit, curling it round and taping it in. That will do. I think that needs to be just squashed in a little bit. A little bit more tape. And then I'm going to go over again with the kitchen roll. I'm going to build up here, and once I've built up a little bit more here, I'll put my eyes in, which will really be the main part of the next video.